Hello and welcome to Better Bones. I'm Emma Healey and I run Way to Fitness. Now, if you're wondering why we call this class Better Bones, it's perfect for everyone to join in, but especially if you have issues with your bone strength, like osteoporosis or osteopenia. Okay, so we avoid any exercises that might not be suitable for you, and you can just enjoy this session. Now, I'm going to be doing most of the session in my chair, and if you are too, oh, I think I started too soon. Never mind. I'm Emma from Way to Fitness, and I'm teaching Better Bones today. It's a 30-minute session that you can do from a chair like I am, or you could do it standing as well. We call it Better Bones because it's suitable for everyone, in addition to anyone that has issues with their bone strength or their osteoporosis or osteopenia. Now, if you're joining me in a chair, make sure that you're in a chair that your knees and your hips are at the same level. Okay, the chair needs to just be solid and strong. Ideally with no arms, but you can choose, but definitely no wheels. All right. Now, I'd love you to be wearing trainers on your feet, or close fitting shoes, so that when we go up to standing to do our balance work, that you stay safe. All right. That's really important. Now, you're probably wondering why I've got a peg attached to me. That is to remind me to tell you the equipment we're going to be using today in our strength session is a peg, a clippy sort of peg with a metal bit in the middle. Yep, that when you squeeze it, it opens. All right. So this is a sort of peg I'd like you to nip off and get. All right. So that you can join me with that a bit later on. Also, we're going to use a little sort of foam, what we call it a woggle here. You could use a very lightweight rolling pin, or maybe some roll of wrapping paper. All right. Or this is just pipe lagging, but it's lovely and light and it's really easy to use and it makes exercising fun. But you can join in without one. All right. So I'm going to pop that there just for a minute. I'm not going to use it quite yet. And invite you to join me for a bit of a warm up. So if you are like me, come to the front half of your chair. All right. We've got feet flat on the floor. We are sitting up tall, relaxing those shoulders back and down and sort of drawing in slightly around the middle. All right. Now, this is going to be our starting place. I'm just going to press play on some music and we are going to crack on. Okay, so we are in the front of the chair. We are sitting up tall. And all we're going to do first is lift alternate heels, keeping the front of the foot on the floor. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and lift, and lift. So alternate those heel lifts. Brilliant. Can you give me 8 more? You can feel your calves slightly warming up. Okay, last 4. Now I want you to lift the front of the foot up. You just hover and hover. Yeah? That feels odd, doesn't it? Brilliant. Can you give me 8 more? Last few. Now it's heel and toe tap. Start this side. We're going to go heel and toe all on the same spot. Brilliant. Can you give me 4 more of those? Last couple. Then we're going to change legs. Here we go. Heel down first. Heel and toe. Brilliant. Okay, can you give me 4 more? That's nice. Now we're going to stretch the leg out the front, dig the heel in for a heel dig. So it's back on the toe. And leg is in a nice straight line. Can you give me 4 more? Last 2, then you're going to change legs. Brilliant. Okay, dig the heel in. Back on the toe. Brilliant. Okay, 4 more. Last 2, then we're going to do a little side step, like you're stepping over your knitting. Here we go. So we're going to go over and back. Now keep the ankle under the knee. Can you give me 4 more? Just a little side step, last couple, then we're going to change legs. Here we go. And step. And back. Brilliant. Well done. Just give me 4 more. we're going to go back to heel digs and we're going to push the arms forwards as the heel goes forwards. Here we go. So tap the shoulders. Good. Okay, 4 more. Last 2, then we're going to change legs. Here we go. And heel dig and tap. Brilliant. Okay, can you give me 4 more? Last 2. Now we're just going to do a little march on the legs. We're going to march. That's good. Now as we're doing this, we're making sure we're landing the heels. So you're going to carry on marching and you're going to take the arms forwards and then out. Are you ready to join me? Here we go. So we're going to go forwards and out with the arms. Let's do it again. Brilliant. Now we're going to go forwards and into a V. So lift the arms a bit. 1 more. Brilliant. We're going to roll the arms forwards. We're going to roll. Reverse the arms. Keep marching. Go up with the arms. Up and down. 1 more. Brilliant. And march. Now, you're marching and I'm going to go through the 4 moves we're going to do in our little sequence. And the first one, you're going to march for 8 beats. Then you're going to add in 4 kicks like that. Should we do it together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and kick. Brilliant. And back to your march. Good. Now, the next one, we're doing a ski, but we're going to come down first. And then as the arms lift, the heels are lifting. All right. Then we are going to grab our woggle. So get your woggle or your roll of wrapping paper. And you're going to go 1, 2, 3, pass it overhead. 3 here. And then we're going to do some knee lifts. All right, like that. And then we're going to stir. And we call this Swiss roll over. It's more fun than a mangle. But you can choose what you call it, okay? So, okay, pause, come back to the front of your chair. And we are going to have the woggle here, all right? And we're going to march for 8 and 4 kicks. Are you ready? Here we go. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, kick. March. Kick. Brilliant. Now we're going to ski, take the woggle down first. We're going to go down and lift. Brilliant. Okay, a few more. So down and lift. Last couple. Then march on the legs and tap 3 times on the side. And 1, 2, over the top. 3 taps. Brilliant. We're here, knee lifts, lift and lower. 2 more. Now march on the bottom. We're going to get stirring. Here we go. Round and round. 2 more. Brilliant. Now reverse. 2 more. Okay, we're going to go back to the march for 8. Left-sided lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and kick. Kick. Brilliant. March again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're ready to kick. Brilliant. We're going to go skiing, but go down first. And down and down. As those arms go up, the heels do too. You could be doing a little squat if you were standing. Last few. Now it's 3 taps down the left side, then go over the top. We're going 1, 2, and over the top. 3 taps. Brilliant. We're going to do 4 knee lifts. We're going lift and lower. 2 more. Brilliant. We're going to stir again. Here we go. Over. 2 more. Brilliant. Now reverse. 2 more. Okay, ready for march for 8, then kicks for 4. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's kick. I'm taking the woggle forwards on those kicks. March again. Okay, 4 kicks. Brilliant. We're going to ski down, arms down first, down and left. Brilliant. Well done. Just 4 more. Last 2. Then it's 3 taps down the right side. Here we go. 1, 2, and over the top. 3 taps. Brilliant. Are you ready to do me 4 knee lifts? Slow and down. 2 more. Now we're going to do Swiss roll over, over, and over. Give me 2 more. Brilliant. Now reverse. So last time through, we're going to start on the left side with our march for 8 and 4 kicks. Here we go. And 1, 4, 5, 6. Ready to kick. And march again. 4 kicks. Brilliant. We're going to go down with our skiing first and down and left. Brilliant. Great. 4 more. Down and left. Last few, then it's 3 taps down the left side. Here we go. We're going here. Brilliant. Over the top. Are you ready for 4 slow knee lifts? Left and down. 2 more. Okay, Swiss roll over. Last time. Here we go. Over and over. 2 more. Brilliant. Now reverse. Last 2. Nice work. And you're going to pause. Okay. Now, don't just sit still. I'd love you to just sit, lifting and lowering your heels so that you keep your blood moving nice and steady and you don't just stop straight away. Right. We are going to do some balance work now. So, if you'd like to come up to standing, we are going to stand beside our chair. Now this can get out the way, and this is why you need your shoes on so you're safe when you are standing and doing some balance work. Now balance work is important because of course we need to balance, like when we step up on the bus, we need to be able to do this, especially if there's no handrail, okay? So working on our balance little and often is just perfect. So we're going to start with feet a hip distance apart. Relax those shoulders back and down. Okay, now all we're going to do first, I'm lifting this heel. This knee is slightly soft, the supporting leg is soft, and of course I've got my trusty chair. You could hold on to it tight, you could do fingertip touch, a hover or no touch, you choose. We're going to come onto this toe first, and then all we're going to do is lift that foot. Brilliant. Can you hold it for just a little bit longer? And then pop that foot down. Well done. Change sides, soften this knee, lift the heel, then we're going to lift that foot, fix our eyes on a little speck, okay, and then pop that foot down, wiggle the hips. Right, so you might want to change your hand hold, make it a little bit harder for yourself. Grip could go to fingertip touch could go to a hover, you choose. Right, back to that first side, standing tall, really tall like we're a puppet. Now we're going to lift that foot, okay, and just fix your eyes on a speck. Okay, you got your eyes on a speck? Let's count down from 8. We're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and foot down. Wiggle the hips. Okay, so second side, this might be your good side, you never know. Soften the knees. That's it. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to lift that foot up, fix our eyes on a speck. Okay. And now I'm going to count down from 8. We're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Wiggle. Well done. Now that's static hold. What we're going to do now is we're going to tap to the front and then tap slightly behind, but we're standing really tall and not leaning at all. Okay, so we're going to go tap and tap. Again, tap. Brilliant. 2 more. 1 more. Brilliant. So let's just pause, wiggle the hips a minute. We're going to do that on the second side, this side, and we're going to start with a slow tap forwards and behind. Use the chair if you need it. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and tap behind. Brilliant. And keeping contact with the floor is a lovely way to start. Brilliant. And then pause and wiggle. Now, if you want to make this a little bit harder, I'll just show you. You can bring the leg in front and then you can just gently swing. Hold on if you need to. Bring the foot to the front. Here we go. And swing. You can tap, remember? Nice work. Give me 4 more. Last 2. Last 1. Well done. And pause. Okay. We change sides. Bring the leg to the front and then we're going to swing or tap for 8. All right, you ready to join me? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and here. Brilliant. Really stand tall. Okay, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Good. Wiggle those hips. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to go back to our static balance, okay? Soften the knee. And we are just going to lift the foot. And you're going to make the arms 1 step harder if you want to. So the touch could be a hover. The hover could be just at the side but not needing it, all right? And those of you who aren't using your chair, you could add some arms in, yeah? So that's just if you're able to do that. Use the chair if you need it, okay? So we're going to soften this knee. And we are going to lift the heel first, okay? And we're just going to lift that foot and add some arms in if you wish. We're going up the side, up the front. And again. Oh, how is this for you? 2 more sets. I'm wobbling a bit here. It's like it's on a windy day. Well done. Put the foot down. Wiggle. So second side, use that chair if you need it, remember. All we're going to do, draw in. We are going to hover that foot and arms up the side and the front. Here we go. We're going out and front. Fix your eyes on a speck if it helps you. It helps me. 2 more. And 1 more. Nice work. And rest and wiggle those hips. Brilliant. Now we're going to go down to the chair. With our trusty peg, okay? Whew, have a drink if you've got one, okay? And you relax for a minute and I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to hold the peg between our index finger and our thumb. And we are just going to squeeze. Okay, we're going to do it for 4 to start with. So, between the index and the thumb, okay? And we are going to squeeze it for 4. Then we're going to move on to the middle finger, but we're not in a hurry, all right? Are you ready to squeeze for 4? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Oh, I'm doing 4 more. And then pause. Well done. Now you're going to move to the middle finger and the thumb. We're going to squeeze for 8. Okay, let's do it for 8. Here we go. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're probably noticing it's getting harder. That's normal. Okay. My peg's got quite a spring in it, I have to say. Now when you're doing your ring finger on your thumb, if it's too hard, you can get your little finger to join in at the same time. All right. So if you're ready, we are going to squeeze the peg with our ring finger and maybe the little finger as well. 5, 6, 7, and squeeze. Squeeze. Ooh. Brilliant. And pause. Now we're going to move to the little finger and the thumb. You could use the ring finger as well. Here we go. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Well done. Now we're going to change hands. Okay, index and thumb. Let's do 8 here. And 8, 7, 6. Brilliant. Okay, and pause. Moving on to the middle finger and the thumb. Are you ready to do 8? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6. This is quite a tricky bit of exercise. We're going to pause. Then moving to the ring finger. Remember, the little finger can help too if it needs to. Let's do 8 here. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then move to the little finger. Ring can help it if you need to. Here we go. We're going 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Ooh. Now put the peg down and just dance the fingers together. So index and thumb, we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to move on to the middle finger. Nice. Then we're going to move to the ring finger coming up. Brilliant. And then move to the middle finger. Well done. Good. Right, so play that imaginary piano. Let's stretch the fingers and palms. Now that felt that was quite a difficult exercise to do, but it all does depend on how the spring in your peg. This is a brand new peg. It was hard work for me today. Fingertips together and ease the inner knuckles together and away. Again, inner knuckles and away. Now you can stay with this gentle stretch or a bigger stretch. Link the fingers and then turn the palms away, and that just stretches the palms and fingers a little bit more. That's it. And then relax. Well done. Now, that's one bit of strength work we're doing with our fingers and our peg. We're now going to do 2 exercises for our legs, because we need strong legs to climb upstairs and to keep us safe when we're walking. Okay, now the first exercise, you can relax at the back of your chair, but I'm going to be at the front of the chair demonstrating. So we're going to straighten the leg out the front. So my bottom is on the chair, but my thigh isn't, all right? This leg is bent, this one's out straight out the front. And all I'm going to do is hover the foot. So I'm going to hover the heel and lower. And the trick, if I show you side on, when you do this, I'd like you to stay really tall and hover and lower, not do that. So it's very easy to want to lean back, but we don't want to. And that's why I'm only asking you to hover the heel like an inch off the floor, okay? So straighten that leg up the front. Sit nice and tall. We're going to lift. Here we go. So we're going to go lift and lower. Again, lift. Brilliant. Now, as you're doing this, you'll feel your thigh doing some work. One more. Brilliant. Now you can bend the leg and rest it. Other leg. We're going to lengthen it out the front. Flex the foot. Let's lift for 4. So we're going to lift and lower. And are you sitting up really tall? Brilliant. I love that. Just 2 more. Lift and lower. 1 more. Excellent. Bend the leg and give it a pat. Now, if you want to make this harder, okay, all I'm going to suggest is just a demonstration is you could lift, point, flex, and down. Now, if that's too long, you can just go lift, point, flex, and lower. And I'm going to do 4 of those. Sit tall. Here we go. So we're going to go lift, point, flex, and down. Lift, point, flex. Just 2 more. Lift, point, flex. 1 more. You're going to be busy in your armchair later doing all this, aren't you? Change leg. Okay. So, second leg, we are sitting tall. You're going to lift, point, flex, and lower. Just 4 times. Here we go. And lift, point, flex, and down. So this is a great exercise for strengthening your quads, which are your thigh muscles. 1 more, which will help your knees. Brilliant. And rest. Well done. So we are now going to do an exercise called sit to stand before we do our stretch. If you don't want to do sitting and standing, maybe you've got knee issues, you could do more of those straight leg raises, sitting really tall, okay? Now the sit to stand exercise is a brilliant one because it also reminds you of the perfect posture of how to get out of your chair. You hip walk to the front half of your chair, okay? Feet are a hip distance apart. We're sitting up tall. Now, hinging forward, so our nose is over our toes, okay? And all we're going to do is come up to standing, weight through the heels. Then feel the chair on the back of your knees, and then sit back down again. So feet flat on the floor, coming forward to your nose over your toes. Your arms can help you if you wish. Feel the chair, sit back down. Or we can cross the arms. Come up 4 times like this and 4 times like that. And you can use your arms if you wish. Come to the front half of the chair to join in. Here we go. Ready? We're gonna come up, feel the chair, and sit down. Again, so nose over toes, push up, feel the chair, and sit down. Okay, we're going to do 2 more like that. Nice and slow and steady, so you are safe. Nose over toes, push up. Weight through the heels, well done, and back down. Now, I'm going to change my arms. I'm going to do 4 more. Here we go. Ready? We're standing up. Feel the chair. Sit down. There's absolutely no rush here. The important bit is feeling the chair on the backs of your knees. Just 2 more. That's it. And 1 more. Come up. Feel the chair. And sit down. Well done. Now, all we're going to do now is come up to standing again because we're going to use our chair for the beginning of our stretch session. So, we're standing behind our chair, okay, really nice and tall. And all I'm going to do is bend my leg, bring my heel towards the bottom, feel a nice stretch here. And I've got some gentle music to stretch to, which I'm going to put that on now. That's it. Oh. Hold on, it doesn't want to play it. I'll play something else instead. That's it. I've got lots of lovely relaxing music here, and I'm going to put something on. There we are. Right, so bringing the heel towards the bottom, knees side by side. We are looking forwards and feel the stretch down the front of that bent leg. Pop that foot down, then we're going to bring the other heel towards the bottom. Stand up nice and tall. Use your chair for help if you wish. And then put that foot down. Now we're going to use the chair to offer support while we're doing a lovely side stretch. So I'm going to use my hand here. I'm going to soften the knees a little bit. My palm is up. I'm going to thread it through. Offer you coffee. And then I'm going to come up and gently turn, leading with that bent arm, and I'm looking. Again, thread through. That's it. My palm is up. Then I just turn. You do what's comfortable for you. 2 more times. So we're going to thread through. Feel a bit of a shoulder stretch there. Then if you wish, turn with that bent arm. And you may wish to open the chest more to feel a chest stretch as well. And then 1 more. Thread through and gently turn and stretch it. Well done. Should we change arms? So we're softening those knees, palm is up, thread through. And then we gently turn. We look to see where the elbow's going. A bit of a side stretch. Do what's comfortable for you. And 2 more. Thread through. Gently turn. We'll look to see where the elbow goes. You could open if you wish. And 1 more. That's it. This is called a standing thread the needle. We love to do this at Way to Fitness. It gives you a lovely stretch. We're going to come down to the chair now. That's it. And then we're going to sit in the back of the chair. The feet are flat on the floor, okay? And all we're going to do is put 2 hands on this knee. But because we're turning that way, this hand goes on the top. We sit tall, okay? And then as we gently turn, this hand travels to the hip as we look to the side. And then come back to the start. So we sit tall first. And as we turn to look to the side, this hand travels to the hip. Should we change sides? So both hands on this knee. This time, this hand is on the top. We sit tall and the hand travels to the hip. And then one more. Sit tall and travel. Well done. Now you're going to come to the front half of the chair. You're going to lengthen one leg out the front, so it's a nice straight line. Bring the foot up, okay? And by lifting the foot up, flexing the foot, you can feel a calf stretch. Hands on this bent knee. We are going to sit tall first, and then moving from the hips, we just gently ease forwards with the chest, and we feel a lovely stretch on the back of that leg. Can you feel that? So we're going to sit tall, and then ease forwards with the shoulders. Feel that stretch. Okay. Now if you're comfortable too, hands onto the knee and sit tall as we lift our knee up. Now if your knees and hip are quite flexible, you could put that ankle on that knee. This isn't going to suit everyone, so just do what's comfortable, okay? And you may wish to sit tall and ease forward. This is a big stretch. Not everyone likes this one, but that's fine. I'm offering you alternatives. Okay, let's change legs. Lengthen this one out the front. Flex the foot up and feel that calf stretch. Hands on this bent knee. We sit tall, ease forwards. So feel the stretch on the back of the leg. One more time. So we sit tall first, ease forwards. Brilliant. And come up. Bring the foot in. Hands under the knee. We can sit tall here if you wish. Ankle on that knee. And we're just easing this knee down. Big hip stretch this one. We can sit tall and gently come forward a touch. Oh, you feel an even bigger stretch. You do what suits you. Well done. Then pop that foot down. You can take the arms up, lovely breath in. Breathe out as you come down and give yourself a round of applause. Well done. So that was Better Bones. We do 3 Better Bones sessions a week. This is our seated and standing one. We do walk club and we also do a mat-based session. All suitable for people with issues with their bone strength or anyone who just wants to get moving. Get in touch if you'd like more details and thank you for joining me today. Bye-bye.